Now, how is Charlie Kirk a bad man and a Nat-C? I want proof. Okay. If he doesn't have anything to do with those type of groups, then why do they seem to think that he is on their side?
White man, fight back! White man, fight back! White man, fight back! White...
They're so mad. And what exactly are the white men fighting back against? Because this was a white-on-white crime. Is it white men fighting back against other white men? Because that would probably be great for the other races. But I want you to answer the question for me. Why does that group feel like they were slighted because of Charlie Kirk's death? Oh, and did you happen to catch the party affiliation as well as the religion they were also associating themselves with? So if they're not associated with Charlie or the Republican Party, then why do they seem to think they are? But maybe that's not enough for you. Let's move on. This is what Charlie tweeted after the massacre of school children in Minneapolis. I know you're supposed to feel heartbroken when there's a massacre like yesterday's in Minneapolis, but these shootings are so common I hardly felt anything. But then I found out that the shooter was transgender and I felt downright giddy. It's like a dream come true for my show. You know, I've been getting a lot more views on my TikToks lately since Charlie was taken out. Should I feel downright giddy about that? How would you feel if I said that I was downright giddy about that? How about when he called Martin Luther King awful and not a good person, and he said that the Civil Rights Act of 1965 should never have passed? You know, the thing that stopped segregation in this country? How about when he said that a 10-year-old should be forced to carry her rapist baby? That doesn't sound like he's very pro-freedom, does it? Or maybe because he knows that he'll never have to deal with that, it's not a problem for him, so fuck them kids, right? Now, you and I may have vastly different ideas of what it means to be a bad man, but to me, that totally qualifies. Now I'd like to throw the question back to you. Why do you think he was a good man? What did he say or do that you totally agree with? And I would like to know if you're against the bad things that I pointed out in this, or are you all for it? In which case, you're not going to think that he's a bad man. But the thing about cult mentality is that no matter what we present to you, no matter how many facts we put in front of you, it's not going to matter. There's always that mental gymnastics that's constantly going on in your heads. He didn't say that, but if he did say that, then he was just doing it to own the libs. Those hate groups weren't really there for Charlie. They were secretly Antifa, dressed up like a bunch of Republicans to try and make us look bad. Am I doing all the heavy lifting for you here, my dude? But I cannot wait to hear why you thought he was a good man and all the things that he has said and done that you totally agree with.